So good afternoon, my name is Martin Soderberg. I'm a pianist from Europe. I was born in Sweden and then I moved to Spain when I was 4 years old with my family. At the present time I live in New York, which has been my home for the last 30 years. And I am now on my first Canadian tour. I have performed in several cities and now I'm back in Toronto for my final concert of this tour, which was possible through the Neapolitan connection, my host this afternoon. And we had a wonderful audience today, very inspiring venue for me to talk about and to perform one of my favorite programs, which is the Spanish Composers Program. And I wanted to come to Canada because it was one of the countries that I had still not visited. My career has taken many turns over the years. I started my career in Europe and I played almost everywhere in Europe. And then when I moved to the United States, I performed a lot of concerts in the States and also in Latin America. Recently, my career has taken me to Asia. I have been in China recently and in the Philippines, and I have invitations to go to Malaysia and to Singapore next year. So I figure one of the countries that I haven't been in yet, I've never gotten an invitation to come to Canada. When I play Spanish music, the inspiration is really in the country itself. I have traveled all over Spain over the years, and I have been in touch with people, with real people. I have even been in touch with gypsies. I've gone to gypsy camps and I've seen how they live. I have played with and worked closely with flamenco dancers also, as I said before. So I'm engulfed in the spirit of Spain. And so for me to play Spanish music, all my inspiration comes from my recollections of my experiences traveling the country and visiting all these different people. But when I play other music, like for example when I play Chopin, my inspiration is in his life. I remember certain moments in his life, the suffering, the illness, the happiness, and that inspires me to make his music, to follow the tradition. You know, I kind of feel that the composers are still alive out there, you know, and I draw inspiration directly from them, directly from heaven. Well, I was either going to be a soccer player, and a very good one, or a pianist, and also a very good one.
Yeah.
So I had to choose between playing soccer or no. But I am serious. I am serious because I was really a good soccer player when I was in school, and I made it to very competitive teams, and I loved playing the sport. But music was really very strong for me, and at the age where I had to make a decision what to do with my future, what to do with my life, I chose to play the piano. I think the greatest person that I admire is my piano teacher. His name is Ubaldo Diaz Acosta.
Yeah?
He taught me a tradition of piano playing that I treasure, coming from Alicia de la Rocha and Claudia Rao, going back to Franz Liszt. So I am in direct lineage of Franz Liszt because I studied with a teacher who studied with a student of Franz Liszt. So it's like, you know, for me, it's a very important event in my life. So I'm very blessed to have met this teacher, Ubaldo Diaz Acosta. One thing that I keep saying when I address audiences, especially when I address younger audiences, one of my greatest challenges is to contribute to creating a new generation of music lovers, a new generation of music supporters. Because when you look who is going to concerts, you miss the younger people. You wish more younger people would be in the concerts. So I try to make classical music a little more informal. Maybe that's not the right word, but I try to make it more accessible, and I try to break that ice between audience and performer, so that they see classical music as an entertaining form of music, not just as a cultured form of music, which is, I think, what drives away a lot of people from classical music, is thinking, oh, I need to have some training really to understand and appreciate this kind of music. And so if that is the case, I'm willing to perfectly do what I did today, which is give a little mini presentation before each piece, so that people who do not listen to classical music regularly, who maybe do not understand it, would appreciate it a little bit more. This is Martin Soderberg, and this has been my 5 minutes.